And I was saying that Ben, he has his hair and he's bulky.
Yeah, she went oomph. He's oomph. That's what she
Would
did.
you not agree that most people, when they see you, say like, "Oh wow, big"?
Would I agree that that's what most people say? Oh wow, big.
I believe so.
What do I look like? I'm a little more high energy today.
Good morning.
Whoa, Mackie's super high energy.
Fully Nuking.
Fully nuke.
Get some.
Hey, nukesters.
All right. I'm just gonna start it off heavy. Throw your comments down below. Throw the comments down below right now, because every time that you comment, it gives you an entry to win the Sector 9 skateboard.
Every time.
We're going to be giving our second skateboard away today, so get those comments in. That's all you have to do. Comment below this video. You could win this Sector 9 Ben Gravy skate deck. If you think I look weird,
I was about to say, I feel like we should just hop into that right away, because you didn't even bother taking away the.
I just did a razor promotion.
Wait, you have to put this hopper.
Pretty much did an ad for a razor, and it chopped my lip up.
Guy hasn't shaved in forever.
He hasn't actually shaved in forever, and I've been like bitching at him constantly. I'm like, Ben, it's time to shave, because like Ben's beard doesn't grow in full, so it always just looks like it's like half shaven, and I'm just like, I'm not into a beard. I'm not a bearder.
I remember when I was in high school, I got one of the few first times I shaved when I was a freshman. Yikes.
Ma'am.
What was that?
Today's my day to cause destruction, and whoa. It was the skate deck.
When did you start shaving, boys?
Me? Probably maybe freshman year, 8th grade.
Okay, and did you have a beard, or did you just shave because you wanted to shave?
It was weird, hairs. I was just like, I gotta get rid of this.
You gotta get rid of it.
Yeah.
I had peach fuzz in 5th grade.
Yeah.
Shaved before the 5th grade dance. Chopped my face up.
Who did you just shave? Like steal your dad's razor? Like did you say, Dad, I have to shave?
No, stole my dad's razor. And then they were like, Ben, we'll show you how to shave, but it's too late now. You have to go to the dance.
Did you have that come to Jesus moment, like with your dad? Like he was like, no, I'm going to teach you how to shave, son.
I remember I had that come to Jesus moment when my dad told me that, Ben,
Santa's not real.
I can't whip your ass anymore, dude. You're 13.
Yeah, same. I had that. Mackie definitely was like wiping his own butt by like 1. I just feel like that happened.
No, I don't actually remember when I stopped breastfeeding, but
breastfeeding.
Oh, what?
I don't remember.
I do remember one memory I had when I was little of my dad teaching me how to piss, stand up, not so he didn't have to deal with me anymore.
Yeah.
We were in a public bathroom, in a stall. And I just...
Oh, you went public with it.
Because I guess we were somewhere.
Because his dad was thinking if he splattered.
And it was when we were living in Philly, too, because I guess we were somewhere. And he said I just ended up... Well, I kind of remember, too. I was just peeing everywhere. No aim. I don't think any of it landed in the toilet.
Ew. That is so crazy. Yeah, if you have a little boy, you have to teach them.
It looks like I might start bleeding a little more.
I think my injury almost subsided, but this side's bleeding still.
Right. I might have to go get... Can you get me the dental floss?
I'll get dental floss because I got to fix my face again.
It's bad. There's something stuck on my teeth. All right. Now this is your break.
No, don't bore them.
Yeah, he got very, very up in that lip area right there.
I don't even know how he did it. I can't watch it. Men shaving is so gross to me because it's it just looks like it hurts.
How's it gross?
Because it looks like it hurts so bad, your poor face.
No, it doesn't.
Isn't it weird?
We got very tough skin.
Do you? I don't know.
I haven't cut myself shaving in a while.
But isn't it so weird that I always trip out about men versus women? Some reason somebody, I don't know who, decided men should have beards and women shouldn't.
It's the testosterone.
But why do we have
Ben?
testosterone? And it's just so interesting. This is really gross. I'm sorry.
There was a lot of women at my school where I grew up that didn't shave their armpits. I questioned it when I was a kid. I mean, it makes more sense now.
Then you got used to it. Then you're just like, oh, it's a normal thing.
Yeah.
You're like, Jordan, you shave your armpit?
Yes. Imagine that though. What do you feel like if a woman hasn't? If you're hanging out with a girl at Maynard's, you're dancing,
and I see hair in her armpits, I would walk away. I would walk away.
Would you, or would you be like, well?
What if she was a straight 10 knockout?
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't walk away. I would definitely be. I'd be like, I wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, that's in my mind. I'd be like, that's pretty odd.
Yeah, odd.
Yeah, I'd be like, that's weird.
Yeah, but now, what if she doesn't shave her legs all the time? It's fine.
I mean,
You like a full shave?
Well, it depends. Like if you're talking about like if you have a girlfriend and she's not like and she doesn't shave her legs every day, that's fine. But like
Yeah, girlfriends. But like the girls that are
if
trying.
I'm taking a girl home from Maynard and she's got hairy legs and hairy armpits, I'm doing something wrong. To be honest.
Oh my god, it is funny, yeah. Because in the beginning of a relationship, you're like perfect at all times.
Yeah, so it's
like the
different.
first year almost, you're
It's
like,
different.
there's nothing wrong with me. I'm a perfect specimen. And then as soon as that like 1 year is up, you're like, well, I need
Here's
a
all my
break.
flaws.
Yeah, like these are all my flaws.
And then once you get married,
it's like 4 days without a shower. So I think men
That's
actually. I was watching a TikTok and it was saying like women actually shower less than men.
I think men continue to care for themselves more and more, and then when women get married, they maybe just get a little comfortable.
Yeah.
Dude,
Is that too heavy of a claim?
I mean, I'm sorry. Dude, that is so. That whole thing's covered in blood already.
I know, it's really bad.
Like I feel like this was the worst time because you're just gonna be talking so much.
But I got an email.
You got an email, so that's what it is. All right, so
I'm sorry. I didn't even wait. What was your claim though?
Oh, it's Johnny DeFilippo's.
Oh God,
Warner.
Now they're begging us.
Johnny D.
Hey, checking in.
All right, Bob. I don't want to talk about Johnny D because if he comes on, we have to talk about them. We can go through the
That's so
whole
funny.
gamut of how to get him on the podcast. When we went,
But yeah, they said you have to submit the questions by December 6th.
did
Today,
you just
right?
submit?
We're not talking about this.
No,
I didn't submit them.
I should submit. Send the email to me. I'll submit them in the car.
Okay, yeah, we'll do it.
So, anyways, do you want to vibe before we jump in?
Yeah, can
How-
you want to lead the vibe today?
Okay, I'll lead it.
All right.
All right. So let's vibe. Now, guys, let's just get into the holiday spirit and be positive and grateful that we made it here another year with our family and friends and our doggies and maybe cats. And
Maybe cats.
oh yeah, don't you like cats?
Yeah, I like cats.
There you go. And just be grateful. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, he goes, amen.
Amen.
I have a soothing voice.
That was really good.
Thank you.
I feel great right now.
Thanks.
I feel like I could give away a skateboard.
Oh my God.
We gonna wait for the end?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we already have 58 comments. So today the comments are actually cranking in a lot
Are
harder.
we gonna shoot for like it has to be at least 60 comments before we do it?
Maybe.
I just think like Jordan was right. I'll give it to her. We'll just
Maggie said I
wait.
was right.
We should be waiting till the end of the podcast because then the most comments will be in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unfair to do in the beginning.
Because I posted the podcast at 9 today and it's 12 now, so we gave them 3 hours to comment, so they'll have like about another hour, and that's pretty good. But like the podcast from yesterday has like 170 comments.
Yeah.
And it's like 100.
Oh, so people are still commenting and they're gonna win on that.
Well, we can always go back in the description, like right in the top, and say giveaway
You
closed
should
today
put-
or something.
Wait, I mean, maybe have you been posting on your Instagram like the winner? I haven't
No,
looked at
I should do that.
No,
I
but
didn't
we
do
should.
that.
We should.
You should.
Yeah, just so people really realize.
Just
Okay.
shout out to Dusty Rad. Your information has already been submitted to Sector 9, so they should be sending your skateboard out.
All right, I'll do that today. I'll make a note. That's good, Mackie. Thank you.
And
And maybe like post like on a story, be like, we'll be drawing, like picking the skateboard winner today. Like get your comments in on the Fully Nuking page.
should I
and
do
if
that
you're
now?
doubting our logistics, all the skateboards should make it to the winners before Christmas.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's why we stopped it at the 17th.
Oh wow, okay, that's
Yeah.
nice.
It's a good claim, dude.
Well, hopefully the person on the 17th is not overseas.
Speaking of comments,
All right,
What
comments.
are you
But
doing?
I want to say one thing.
Is this a video?
No, I'm just gonna say.
let's dive in.
Oh.
All right. You
Oh,
want to
I actually do want to hear this one thing that you were going to say.
Well, yeah, I think you would be better at this than me.
Oh, okay.
I'm
He's not that good.
I can do it.
All right. So I just wanted to say, R.I.P. to Christy Alley.
Who?
I knew you were gonna say that, but I'm very upset. Christy Alley was like, I guess when I was a child, she was probably like 30s, 40s, like I don't know, but she was in so many movies that I loved. She died yesterday.
Drugs?
No, she's old. She was like 70. She had like cancer. But she's the best. And her quote in one movie with Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen was in my vows to Ben on my wedding day. So, all right. So we just had a technical difficulty, Ben.
PSA.
Yeah.
My SD card has problems. We just read a bunch of comments, talked about a bunch of stuff, and the camera just shut off. We lost like 10 minutes. But
We'll get into the comments
Hey, it's the
again.
name of the game.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Jordan did a beautiful tribute to Christy Alley. He passed away.
Yes, because
Mackie.
I loved her.
I had no idea who she was, but she enlightened me, and now I'm enlightened.
She's in the best. She was the best, and she was the reason why she was in my. I quoted her in my vows to Ben, so I feel like she's special.
True.
Okay, so our first comment was from Chicken Scratcher,
Chicken Scratcher.
and he just said, "Sick skateboard, Jordan, Ben, Mackie. I just want to thank you guys for the laughter and positivity you guys spread. It's been a rough 2 years since losing my brother to COVID. Keep doing what you guys do and living the dream." And we're very grateful for that comment.
Yeah, we just talked about this comment. Chicken Scratcher, thank you. I went into a little thing about how I discussed how
Ben did get pretty deep with it.
I went deep. That's why I'm sad this footage got lost.
Yeah.
But pretty much what I got to say is that it's hard for us to kind of believe on a day-to-day that what we do helps people out there in the world. The internet's kind of an interesting place. We're a little bit disconnected from it. We don't walk around knowing that we're helping people, and it's really nice to communicate with people on here and just hear that and know that we're doing good things, and somehow we brought some positivity into your life. Sorry about your brother. Truly terrible and sad, and thanks for the comment, and yeah, we appreciate hearing it. So we're just going to keep doing what we can do.
Yeah, we are very stoked to be spreading the positivity.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you, because I feel like we.
And this next one, we were talking about the whole
What were we talking
we
about?
had a whole conversation before this next comment, but about the what's it called, people?
Nondescript.
No,
We'll-
we can't lose this.
We'll bring that back after we do these comments. We'll talk about that again. Why
Yeah.
not?
Okay, we'll talk about that again.
Why not?
Damn, Mackie, this is
Good
crazy.
job.
Because we'll do it again.
Okay, I gotta keep it. He's
Well,
walking
actually,
away.
maybe I can just
Let's
dive
do
into it
yeah.
now, because we were saying this is Mr. Gribble. I wasn't too sure. I think this is somebody that we met up in Vermont at the last Vermont premiere. Mm-hmm. And
I was saying that I don't.
yeah, she was saying that me and Ben are better at remembering people, and I was like, well, I'm good at remembering faces, but not names. And then I was like, well, but it also doesn't make sense to say that you're good at names and not faces, because nobody's gonna be like, yo, your name's Jeff. I know that, but
You
I
have
have no
to be
idea
good
what
at
your
both.
face looks like.
Yeah, like there's
Yeah.
no way to not be good at both. Where like
Yeah.
I'm not good at either. Like I can't remember a face and then not know the name. I can't remember. I just am not good.
If you're good at both, you got a good memory.
True. And
I'm very blanky up there sometimes.
yeah, but if that's like a strong suit, like that's actually really good for like a light. Like they always teach you in school, like business school. They're like, always remember people's names. It's so good to like follow
Yeah.
up. And I'm like, oh my god, I am so bad at that.
I also feel like sometimes, like when I like finally first meet somebody for the first time and they tell me their name right away, I'll get so caught up in the conversation that we have after they tell me their name,
won't even
I'll
remember.
just like forget about the name.
But I was saying like nondescript human. So Ben always laughs at me because like I don't think he ever heard that term before me, right?
No, I haven't.
And I was like, Ben, that person, like, because he was like, oh, do you remember this person? I'm like, nah, they were like nondescript. And he's like, what are you talking about nondescript? I'm like, Ben, everybody is descriptive. There's people that are descriptive facially, body types, and then
Facially.
and then there's people that aren't descriptive. Mackie's descriptive. We said he has a mustache,
Yeah,
and,
mustache
hair.
and hair, yeah,
and it's
I
like
guess.
Mackie, like you remember his face. Me, I have like really strong features on my face. Like my eyes are really big, so most people remember me for that. And I was saying that Ben, he has his hair and he's bulky.
Yeah, she went oomph. He's oomph. That's what she
Would
did.
you
when
not
we
agree that most people, when they see you, say like, "Oh wow, big"?
Would I agree that that's what most people say? Oh, wow. Big. Actually, the number one thing that I get,
Yes, that you're smaller in person or something.
the number one thing I get, you don't remember what it is? We went to Surf Expo.
220. You're not as big as I thought. You're not as fat as I thought.
We went to Surf Expo one year, I guess kind of like right after the vlog actually took off. So there's a lot of people who never saw me in real life.
Yeah.
And everyone's reaction to me was, wow, dude, you're way taller than I
Oh,
thought.
that's what I thought it was.
Way thinner than I thought.
Yeah.
Thinner?
Yeah. Some guy said, I swore that you were 5'8", 220.
5'8", 220. Imagine being 5'8" and 220 pounds.
I'm 5'8", wait, 130.
Exactly. Like Ben
And
would
I
have
was
been a
like-
big dude.
The only thing I can think is the GoPro. I mean, does the
yeah,
camera add 10 pounds?
No, because I think I look better on camera than I do in real life sometimes.
I don't know about that.
But
sometimes I think I look way better, and sometimes I think I look way worse.
Yeah, there's both.
Do you ever think, though, like, maybe I just film so much that there's no way around it? Like, I film when we all look like shit. I film when we all look good.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes there's just footage of me talking to the camera, like, half of a half-grown-in face, like, wetsuits making my chin look fat, and I'm just like, it was so good out there, and like people are watching.
I
like,
remember
dude,
back-
you couldn't
Yeah.
surf if you tried.
Yeah, that's true.
Back in the day when I would be like, Ben, you look so tired in the vlog. Like, you would look like you were just had been up for days and days and days and had no sleep. And you're like, yeah, but I kind of look sick. And I'm like, Ben, you look like I was like, I don't know if that's a thing. Like,
That's so
Dude,
funny.
I'm gonna say, like, I've been a little bored at home since I got the
Yeah.
injury, but doing the vlog once a week, oh my god.
you need more to do.
Oh, it is so easy. It is. I am on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
I used to go. I'm bleeding again.
Yeah.
I used to go 7 days a week with the vlog, and I was definitely like on my deathbed. But
All right. Well, Mackie's gonna. Oh, sorry.
I could find a happy
Yeah,
medium.
you gotta hop into the Mr. Gribble.
Okay.
All right,
So this
so-
is from Mr. Gribble. Mackie's going to
I-
sing it.
I didn't sing it good last time. I
Yeah,
can sing
but-
the first part good, but that's about it.
Okay.
On the first day of Christmas, the Gravies gave to me a radical podcast under the tree. Yeah, I can't.
That was great. Okay. So
Capas with their adopted son Mackie under the
Yeah.
tree.
on the first day of Christmas,
A
the
radical
Gravies.
podcast under the tree.
Yeah, there you go. And he
What
also.
about the adopted son part?
I know you missed
Well,
it.
no, that was in parentheses. That wasn't part of the song.
Yeah. So I'll sing the
Oh,
song
that's
with
an
it.
ad lib.
That's an ad.
Yeah.
All right, try it. I'll do the ad lib.
On the
ready?
first day of Christmas, the Gravies gave to me a radical podcast
With their adopted son Mackie.
under the tree. Love you guys. Looking for the next 11 days of the Christmas podcast. You.
I think only the first part was a song, and then the.
All right, let me see
I
it.
know.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. I got this.
He's like, well, actually.
On the first day of Christmas, the Gravies gave to me one radical podcast.
I was the best. I was the best.
Thank you.
One adopted son Mackie. Nah, I went into the wrong part. It would be on the first day of Christmas, the Gravies gave to me a radical podcast under the tree. Love you guys. Looking forward to the next 11 days of Christmas podcast. You.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So that was a great comment. Thank you for that entertainment.
The best, the entire,
The Gribble Man.
the light of my life is Mackie's laugh, though.
What is it? It's better. It's, you and Perry could like rival laughter.
No way, Mackie smokes him.
I'm just saying, Perry's is funny. I don't really know.
How does Perry laugh, Mackie? Tell me. Oh, that one? Because sometimes he goes,
Yeah,
Yeah,
know.
like
yes, that's what I remember most. It's like such like you're like a fake laugh.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
I had this friend when I was younger. I'm not going to blow up his spot, but if
Yeah.
he didn't think something was funny, he'd go, I'm like, dude, you're not even trying to laugh. Dude,
Yeah, like,
just
don't
at
be-
least fake it. Like, at least fake, like,
I don't know. It's so weird nowadays. You don't like really fake laugh. I feel like people.
I fake-
no.
I've definitely fake laugh sometimes. Yeah.
Mackie's a courteous
I
guy.
feel like you can really tell when I'm actually genuinely laughing, but I definitely fake laugh sometimes.
Yeah.
You do laugh a lot, so maybe half your
Well,
laughter
I
is
laugh
fake.
a lot in general. Sometimes, like especially like when I'm like really high, like a couple weeks ago, I remember I was playing Xbox. It was me and Denise going on and off, and I was just in such like a laugh mode. I could hardly even talk like without just cracking up.
No,
It was
that's funny. I don't. Yeah, I guess when you are high, it's you just laugh.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not as much funny in the normal world. Okay, the next one is some Sea Flea surf vlog. Hey Ben, I'm 11 months and 5 days sober. Your vlog is a massive inspiration to me. Did you ever lose friends over becoming sober, and how did you adjust within your friend groups? Close. It still feels strange being sober in social situations, i.e., parties and bars.
And this is when we realized the camera was
Yeah,
off.
but it's rolling. So
What's his name?
this is Sea Flea surf vlog.
All right, Sea Flea. First of all, congrats. Almost a year. That's gnarly.
Yeah. Christmas time, pretty
Yeah,
much.
well, that actually is exactly Christmas.
Yeah.
Because this was yesterday, and you said 11 months and 5 days.
Yeah.
Yesterday was the 5th. That's on Christmas. Same as
Wow, same as
Oh,
you.
wow. Okay.
mathematics.
Good job,
Awesome.
Maggie. That's why we keep you.
I'm keeping Mackie to build the rocket eventually.
Yeah, I know.
That's my plan.
Gonna happen.
Dude, so yes, I mean, yeah, you lose social interactions. I wouldn't say you lose friends, because if you had these people in your life before you quit drinking, they're going to love you regardless if they're a real friend of yours. But yes, you lose a lot of that social aspect of your life, partying, going out, beer pong. I had a lot of people that our friendships revolved around going to the bar, pre-gaming, beer ponging, this, that, whatever. And yeah, it's rough. It's kind of weird. You question a lot of people's motives in life. You think, wow, like, did this person only value me as someone who partied with them? And a lot of weird stuff happens, but it's kind of time to just search within, I feel like, when you get to that point. And trust me, like, when everything comes out in the wash, you'll know who your true friends are, and they'll be by your side no matter what. And especially with getting older, too. Like, my buddy Brandon was just over. And what?
You mean
and my lip.
Brando.
I'm trying to clear the blood. Sorry. My buddy Brandon was just here. We sat on the couch, hadn't seen each other in months, and like we had a great conversation, sipped some coffee, and just it's awesome.
Yeah. He's got twins.
Yeah.
nice
Fresh
babies.
twins.
So yeah, I feel like for me, like the being sober, like I personally had to, because like I was a little bit more gnarly in the way of why I needed to get sober than I would say Ben. So like I cut off every single person that I had been friends with. So for me, I lost everyone, and because I knew none of those people were close friends to me. Because I had a really good friend that I thought was my really good friend, hung out with her when I was like, had like maybe 33 days sober or something crazy, and she was like literally just doing everything that we used to do in front of me, and I was like, okay, now I realize that she's not my friend. Even the relationship we had before we started using, you know, drugs and alcohol and stuff, like it was gone. We had no friendship left, so I cut her off. And then everybody that I had just drank with, like my friends from Brigantine, I slowly, after years of being sober, I became friends with, and I realized that they are my friends that I'll have for life because we just have so much in common. But I pretty much just got new friends. Like that's what I had to do. And like a lot of people, like I will say that like people now, like my best friend growing up, Sarah, like I wasn't friends with her when I was using, and I wasn't friends with her when I was drinking. We kind of went our separate ways, but like now being adults and like in our 30s, we have become really good friends.
And I have that same thing.
Yeah, so I feel like that's what happens once you get older, and it doesn't matter that I don't drink and she does drink wine. Like who cares? You know, I'm mature enough to go to dinner with her and not care if she has a glass of wine, because our life doesn't revolve around drinking, right?
Yeah.
And
you guys hang out with
100%.
me when I'm drinking.
That's true. But then we built more friends that do drink. I feel like after being sober, and it didn't matter now, because it's like,
because now you guys are just over it.
Yeah, now we're just over it, and like you're just our friend. Like I don't look at you like my drinking buddy.
Because we never were drinking buddies.
Now, but it would have been fun.
But the other thing that happens in life that's not, like, no offense to friends of mine, that I don't spend a ton of time with, but Mackie happens to fall in line with all of my interests, and I happen to fall in line with stuff that Mackie's interested in. So the fact that he films and we make vlogs together, you build a friendship off of that. Like,
isn't that crazy?
In the beginning, I mean, like, and then I'm always just friends with the people that work for me. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
what
I mean, what if I treated Mackie like an employee? Like, how lame would that be?
No,
I was like, oh, Mackie, here's your salary for the year, and you can only come over here, and you can't talk, and this, you know what I mean? Like, that would be nuts.
It's our character flaw almost to a point, but it's also like I wouldn't have it any other way. Like I wouldn't want to treat Mackie or Mac or JT as solely an employee, because I feel like that would just be.
Because then it would just make it like awkward. I feel like.
Yeah, and like how long would you really stick around? Like okay, like. I mean, not that you stick around that long anyways. You usually have to go.
He's got to get out of here.
He's got to get out of here. But I feel like it's nice to have a relationship with your employees. I don't want to call you an employee like that, but you know what I mean? Like with people that work with you, because that's just, we spend more. I went on more vacations with you than I've ever gone with anyone in my life.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He, out of circumstance, that's what happens. Because like, I mean, no offense, Mackie, but if you didn't have your amazing film skills and you were just drinking,
my amazing films,
you would not be on the RV trip.
Yeah.
Because if you were acting how you were acting in Austin,
I feel like the first trip that we took was the Alaska, and then we're into California, and then we did France a couple weeks later. That was I feel like that's where we hit it off.
That's where it popped.
France, you guys bonded.
Yeah, France and almost killed me in the car. Scared me to death.
When?
When you guys woke me up, I just
screamed
at the top of your lungs.
Oh, that's a funny. Actually, we should watch your.
I almost had a heart attack.
When we're done this, we should watch one of your France vlogs because they're good. I watch them.
Those are some of my best videos.
Well, we gotta get moving after this, right?
Oh yeah, in a little bit.
Big news today, buying.
Big news.
Ben's buying me a new car.
Wow, that's what we should name it. That's what we should do. Clickbait and be like, bought Mackie his dream
got
car.
his license back.
Yeah. Oh my god.
When do you get your license back?
I can actually. I found out last time I can technically get it back now already.
Wow.
Oh really?
Yeah, he said that I thought it was a year, but he said it's actually only 6 months.
Okay.
So he just has to fill out a bunch of stuff, and I wasn't like
Who's he?
my doctor, Dr. Boxman, Dr. Boxman. Thank you.
Yeah, Dr. Boxman.
Neurologist. He's a very good guy.
Get some.
We like him.
He always has his dog in the office. It's like a big chocolate lab that just walks around.
Wow, that's my
I'm
kind
gonna
of
bring
doctor.
our dog in the office.
All right. Well, I'm about to do this. The next. Okay. So now, well, no, you have to be in here because this is something you're going to be interested in. Excuse me. All right. So we're also gonna. I found some articles today that I thought would be pretty interesting to talk about.
Arctic cows.
I don't know. I just thought let's switch it up a little bit and kind of get everyone. Get your baby. How'd you pick him up? That's Denzer.
I remember they said when we fostered him that he doesn't like to be held. They must not know him that well.
He looks very uncomfortable though, because he's over it. He's over. Put him down nicely. His back.
What's wrong with his back?
He's a dachshund, so they can break their
Denny.
backs easily. Denzer. All right, so I have an article that I wanted to talk about. I have 3 actually.
Lay in your bed, Denny.
Bye, Denty. Oh, did you go?
He's out.
He's out. Okay.
Bye, Denny.
So how do we feel about this? This is a Big Ben, and maybe you can relate. Sorry. Starbucks has rolled out a new tipping system, and customers are freaking out. Tipping in restaurants and coffee shops can be a tricky business. Technically, it isn't mandatory, but it's increasingly looked down upon if you skip it altogether. The world famous coffee chain announced the initiative in May as a way for customers to recognize their favorite baristas. They began rolling it out in September, and when customers paying with debit or credit card can give $1 or $2 custom tip, and supposedly they're doing it before, hey, do you want to add a tip? And they're asking you.
I've noticed it.
So I thought this was an interesting thing because it's something that we've dealt with, I think, ever since COVID has actually gone.
Wait, but they have to ask?
They're asking at the drive-thru, at the thing. They're saying
it's their job. They have to say, "Would you like to add a tip?"
It's not saying that, but it's saying it's some cases they're asking, "Hey, do you want a tip?" Like they're asking in front of you. Because I went to the drive-thru Starbucks and got one drink, and they said they now start asking if you want a tip as soon as you pull your card out to pay while looking at you. It's so awkward. Just pay these people better wages.
So much to unpackage there.
I know.
Yeah,
For one, the Starbucks salary, what their life is depending on, what they get paid, should not be on the back of the consumer.
Yes.
It should be on the back of the corporation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
However, the inflated hourly rates now, due to inflation, are already really high.
Yeah.
Right? So how much higher can they go? Can you get paid $40 an hour to work at Starbucks?
No.
No
Then,
shot.
on top of that, I feel...
with the
clear my throat.
Yeah, it's,
Or the
I
lip.
clear my throat all the time.
yeah, but I don't
I
hear yours.
feel inclined to tip $1.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, I tip gas attendants $1. I tip Starbucks employees $1. I tip any coffee shop $1. I tip the guy at the door $5 usually if we get delivery. But I don't feel like we should be pressured to do that.
I never feel. I mean, I was gonna say, first of all, whoever felt the need to write a news article about that because a Starbucks employee looked at them and asked them for a tip, I think is ridiculous. But I tip a lot. I never feel pressured. I feel like it's a way my mom and dad raised me. My mom worked at as a bartender for her whole early teenager and into the 20s. So she's always taught me you gotta tip people good.
But I agree with that. I agree with servers and bartenders. Servers get paid $3.25 an hour.
Yeah, but I even find myself when I go to pick up food, sometimes I'll leave a tip, and sometimes I think I'll still do it, but I'll catch myself I didn't really need to do that, but I don't really care. Yeah.
Well, it's I agree. Servers and bartenders, that is what they live on. They live on tips. They don't get paid otherwise. They're literally their paycheck would be.
That's why I didn't really include. That's why I was trying to bring it outside of that.
So for me, it's like, well, what happens when you get a coffee every single day? The coffee already is $5.50 to $6 a coffee, and then you're now tipping $1 to $2 a coffee. Now your coffee's up to $8 an hour or $8, whatever it is. So it's like, how is that on us? It's like you are. The only reason tipping came into play was because people weren't getting the hourly wage that most tip. Right?
But another thing that is playing a factor is just how our society works. Mm-hmm. And 5 years ago, I used to go to Starbucks. That's insane. I would never. And then I got sober and I started spending money at Starbucks because I wasn't spending money at the bar.
Yeah.
Or I just started spending money on coffee in general. But as a society, we could all say, dude, we're not buying Starbucks anymore. It's too expensive. And then that would take care of the problem. But that's never going to happen.
Starbucks.
But that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
So the problem is just going to get increasingly worse. Like by 2025, we're going to be paying $15 for a coffee.
Yeah.
That's insane. I'm glad I don't drink coffee.
I just don't agree
with...
The
stuff that you do?
Yeah.
Going to be way more expensive than that.
Not anymore.
I don't agree. No, drinking in general, but I don't agree with tipping. I don't agree with tipping anybody. Like, you go to pay for food at not a Honey Grow, let's say, or like a fast casual type restaurant. And they're like, do you want a tip? And it's like, well, you didn't serve me. Like, I don't know. Like, you just gave me my food. I don't know. It's very weird. It's a very... you don't tip a Wawa employee. Wawa is doing just as much work as like a barista, like the people behind the counter, and they don't ask for tips. Like, I don't know.
Do you also feel like we're at a point in society where they'll try to get you if they can? Like how you're saying you'll go to, what'd you say, Honey Grow?
Starbucks or Wawa or something.
Or get a coffee or a salad, and then they'll be like, do you want a tip? And it's like...
Wawa has never asked for
generally,
tips. No, I'm saying they don't. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Generally, we've never... so Starbucks is $10 to $18 an hour. Generally, we've never tipped someone in an assembly line that maybe makes a Chipotle burrito.
Yeah.
But do they ask? Like some places will ask now. So it's just I feel like they'll try to slide it in if they can, I guess. I don't know.
But it is an awkward thing. Like there's this place actually in Brigantine, and they would be like, they'd flip over the screen and say, do you want to add a tip? And it's very awkward because then you feel pressure like, you're just taking my order. Like, no, I don't really want to tip you. Like, you're not.
We also struggle with...
especially when the bowls are $15.
The fact that
I feel that.
I'm not tipping.
Minimum wage jobs are not supposed to be what you live on. They're supposed to be jobs to fill time while you're in school or trying to get another job. They're supposed to be temporary jobs, and then people may end up staying in them longer.
People they'll work in a coffee shop for minimum wage, but most people don't want a job at McDonald's for minimum wage. Do you ever think there's like a stereotype with like McDonald's and Wendy's? They're like, people are like, oh no, I'm not doing that.
It's like a trashy job.
Yeah, like a trashy job when it's not.
Just like the whole fast food type.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
But they'll work in a Starbucks.
How about this?
That's just as
There's
much.
definitely something to that. Not for me personally.
No,
I don't care.
No, I don't care, but I'm just saying.
What if you're a bigwig, white-collar employee at Walmart, or you're a white-collar employee at...
Target?
Or, no, I'm saying something that's much more respected. I don't know, Chevrolet.
Okay.
Is the Chevrolet... And you get paid the same salary.
But okay.
You get paid the same salary. Mm-hmm. Is it... Do people think it's cooler to work at Chevrolet or Walmart? Or that doesn't...
Well, if you're in the corporate side of Walmart, I don't think
doesn't
it matters.
matter.
No.
In my opinion, I would like if I was looking at a job, like somebody's working at Walmart, somebody's looking at Chevrolet, I wouldn't want either of their jobs, to be completely honest. No offense.
I'm saying, would you judge them differently? So they both work in, let's say, the marketing department.
No,
I wouldn't judge them differently at all.
Well, I'm like, what if you did like a Target and Walmart, and they both work on the floor at Target and Walmart?
Yeah,
but they probably get the same minimum wage. But why does Target have this standard of employees where it's like, oh, I work at Target, they wear, like, I don't know.
Don't you think it comes down to simple branding?
I guess it is. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, though, because it's all the same job.
Because
not doing anything different.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And same with like a Starbucks. That has like this connotation of, oh, you're a barista.
Yeah.
But if you work at McDonald's, you
Wait.
flip burgers, but it's the same thing.
Do you think
Yeah.
people working at local coffee shops are getting paid more than people working at Starbucks?
Probably less.
Probably less with
think
no
less?
benefits, no
Yeah.
option of
Well,
benefits.
Starbucks is
True.
Starbucks is decent. I think they send you to college.
They do,
And
and
the-
Wawa does too.
They
I think they
send you
do-
to college?
Yeah,
They
I
give
think
you,
they
like,
do a
money
lot of
back
good
and-
stuff for
yeah.
their employees. And Wawa too.
sick.
Yeah,
Wawa's great.
good.
Wawa came to my college to give like a whole thing about their corporate side, and they were like, if you work in our Wawas, you get like X amount of money for college. You get into like our programs, our management programs, and then you can then work on the corporate side while working in a Wawa. Like I don't know, it's pretty cool.
I think a lot of art forms are lost in
Wait, but
business.
I'm guessing with that, then you probably have to go to college for what they would want you to, then, right?
Well, you have to be like a business major,
Yeah.
yeah. Or like, yeah, that type. You can't just go to college for like graphic design. Well, maybe graphic design, but like you can't be a nurse.
Oh, talking about
maybe.
graphic design, we still need to find somebody to do that like design T-shirt.
Oh,
for
you
me.
really want to do it?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, this girl can do it. I got a girl.
Don't you think that a lot of the art of work is lost in our society though? Because like I feel like when you take it to a basic level, like the thing that we need to do as people is learn skills.
Yeah.
And then education historically has gotten in the way, and it's like, no, like you need to know the skill and have the college degree. But I feel as though the word skills is now kind of looked at as like, oh, I need to learn a skill. I need to learn a trade or a craft. Like then that's looked at as like, oh, like construction or like a
Yeah.
mechanic or something. And then in certain circles that's looked down upon. But in the scheme of things, if you learn how to work on cars at a young age and then you grow that, you work, and then you open up your own garage.
Send me her account.
And then you open up your own garage and become the owner of your own garage, and then you start employing people, you could make a lot more money than you can getting a business degree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In a lot of
Yeah, you
and a
could
lot
definitely.
quicker in a lot of circumstances. But I think it comes down to sorry, I'm getting off base, but it comes down to
Styles court.
Nice.
being responsible over your life, taking control of your life. Like whatever you want to work in, it can pay off. But
Yeah.
it's about taking responsibility for your life. But yeah, I usually tip $1 for my coffee, even though my coffee's like $5.89, and it's kind of ridiculous. But that's Starbucks' fault, not the employees.
Yeah, but
How about Dunkin'? Dunkin's not about that life.
Now I did try to.
No.
Okay, but how about this? I was trying to be nice once. I was at the Dunkin' Donuts in PA, and I was like, this guy always helps me every day, and he just always has a smile on his face. And I said, I'm gonna tip him like a 5 or a 10. I forgot what, not big, but I was like, I think I'm gonna tip him $10. It was, and I said, this is for you. Like you're always so nice. And you said, people think I don't get paid. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, he kinda opened your eyes.
He did open my eyes, but I felt bad because I was like, this guy's always so nice. He probably never gets tipped. But to me, to him, he was like,
he took it as like a disrespect.
yeah, he was like, I don't want to be tipped. I this is my job, and
Yeah, like this is what I agreed to.
yeah. And getting a tip, I was so surprised when he said, what do you think I don't get paid? And I was like, no, I thought I was doing
funny.
nasty, but
I tried to one time I was drunk. I tried to tip the lady making my sandwich at Wawa $5, and she was like, I don't want it, and I put it up on the counter. She's like, don't leave that there. I'm not taking it. And I
Yeah.
was like, all right,
Did you take it back?
yeah. She didn't want it,
Yeah.
but it was a good sandwich.
it's a good sandwich.
But
Oh yeah,
she
they don't
really
take
didn't
it.
want it. I don't know if they're not allowed to take it,
I
or
don't
she
think
was
they
just
are.
like, that's disrespectful to my.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Maybe both.
No one's tipping me. Tell you that.
I'll take a tip. Okay, next one.
You get tipped all the time.
Ben tips me. I just thought it was very interesting how to get the Lensai whatever AI self-portrait everyone is posting on social
What's
media.
going on with that?
And I think it's so
What is that?
weird. Have you seen this?
No,
like
I've not
everyone's
seen it.
posting it.
Wait, this is
No.
the thing.
This is
for
the-
the past 2 days. This
Wait.
is
Can I get
popping.
it?
Yeah. Oh, so what makes you want that?
Yeah, what makes you want
Because
that?
I was
Because
thinking
I see it and I'm like, that is not.
Was it for free?
I don't know.
like this is like he's been posting it.
Johnny got it.
Yeah, like everyone.
Yeah, look at the one with the glasses. That's gold.
Wait, so this is your age group? Because like I think this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. So weird.
I don't get it.
You're loving it though.
Wait,
You're
what is
saying
it?
"Oh, the glasses. Like I was thinking, like what a loser.
I think it's funny when you can't say that.
Not him. Just in general, like I don't get it. So I don't understand. So it's all AI. This is an app, and you download the app, and then like these celebrities doing
What's
it and
that?
stuff.
Let's do
Let's do it. So the app is Lensa IE, I think.
AI.
AI. I'm sorry, dyslexic.
IE.
I don't know why I do that. Here.
I'll look it up real quick.
All right. So I just don't understand. Ben, if you don't get off your phone.
Someone just wrote me.
I
On
don't.
my phone.
I'll bring it up after.
It's just like you're always yelling at me for that. You remember-
Lenza.ai.
No, the reason I keep ending up on my phone is because I look at my lip and then I get a notification.
Okay, but who cares about notification? We're not that popular.
All right, I'm downloading it.
This is beef, dude.
It is beef. You're on your phone. Did you download it?
I'm downloading it. Right
I just don't understand. Do you get it?
No, I thought it was funny his reaction. He automatically wanted it.
Exactly.
I
Because
don't
I
get-
saw it and I was like, that's not.
No, it's not.
something
It's not that. It's
I'm interested in.
It's not that I automatically want it. I'm also just curious about the AI thing. I don't know how the heck they're bringing artificial intelligence into this.
Have you seen
Oh,
those
let's read
things
it.
and they're like, an AI made this ad and you're looking at it? Have you seen that?
Yeah, like I see like a lot of stuff like that. It's so stupid. I think
It's weird.
Did you see that there's an AI that was canceled? Did you see this? There was an AI that actually, maybe this one drops falling backlash. The company that houses major record labels, including Capitol, said on Tuesday it was serving ties with its latest controversial artist, FN Mika, a virtual robot rapper, powered partly by artificial, who boasts more than 10 million followers on TikTok, and he got canceled.
he probably cursed or something like that.
Isn't that weird
He
though?
probably
Like,
said something racist and he immediately got canceled.
right? I just find that so crazy.
If you make an AI thing to become a rapper, it's going to take in all of what other rappers do, and it's going to say something racist 100%.
Yeah, it was something racist. We offer our deepest apologies to the black community
Yeah.
for insensitivity in signing
Obviously.
this project without asking enough questions.
Yeah.
I don't know. AI freaks me
But
out.
the AI was
AI 's
being
not-
racist?
Yeah.
How's that possible?
Because
Well-
they were making an AI rapper, so what they do is they have AI look at take what all other rappers are doing and try to make a rapper out of that. And obviously, a lot of other rappers are saying not generally racist stuff, but they're saying the N word and stuff like that. So the AI is gonna pop that out eventually.
So do you
Huh.
think that it's an AI that does that is stealing other people? It's like plagiarism in a way, because it's like he's just taking all the information from Cardi B and Drake and all these things,
Yeah,
and
and
then
they
he's
just make it into something.
So
no.
Yeah.
how's the AI putting out music?
I mean, there's something my brother could definitely. My brother's doing
Is
masters
the
in
AI
right now.
actually?
is he?
Yeah.
Wow. Should we have him on the pod? That's so interesting.
My brother would just go on forever.
That's
about it.
perfect.
Yeah.
Actually, would be kind
Yeah.
of perfect.
Capital did not pay in advance to sign the rapper. Imagine saying they're signing an artificial intelligence. This is so weird. Look, this was the rapper.
That was the rapper.
That is so
Yeah,
creepy.
see, that literally just looks like they took every rapper and just
rapper.
threw them together.
What the hell?
Is that what the internet is?
The internet's going
It's
to be.
taking
This
all
is
of our
unlock creativity.
information.
How are you unlocking creativity using this?
So the weird thing
It's the
about
opposite
AI.
of-
oh my God, you have to pay for it.
So people are paying.
Only $40 a year? Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, that's not happening.
I'm not doing that.
So that's how they're getting these people. So someone
Can I
bought it.
just try it?
Yeah, maybe you can try it. Maybe that's what people are doing.
No, I don't want any of this shit.
So my thing with AI and stuff, I was listening to a TikTok. It was a podcast TikTok, and they were saying that the artificial intelligence of the metaverse real estate is the dumbest thing. I think it was Mark Cuban said it. It's the dumbest thing you could ever invest in your life, especially now.
Oh, people were buying property on there.
People are buying property, and he said that the reason buying property on the metaverse is so dumb is because property in United States, in the world, is scarce. There's only a certain amount. There's only ever going to be a certain amount.
Yeah.
Until one day they knock down all the forests. You know what I mean? But we have
Yeah.
forests. We have ocean. We have places that you can't build on.
Yep.
In the metaverse, you can continue it. Yeah, you can buy some. I guess Snoop Dogg bought a house and people were buying up land around Snoop Dogg's house. But it's
Yeah.
what's the point? You're not meeting Snoop Dogg. You don't actually live there.
Yeah.
And you can literally just build a land on top of Snoop Dogg's house and say here's the metaverse. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You can continuously build and build and build. So owning something for $400,000 will be worth nothing in 5 years when it's worth $40,000 because they have 40,000 more.
Because they
land.
sliced it in tens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is literally just, I mean, maybe I don't have it, but this is literally just an editing thing.
I'm surprised you haven't seen it. It's very big.
I haven't seen that at all.
Yeah. I don't know.
Can I just read this comment? This is really
Yeah, you
weird.
read it.
This guy commented. He commented on the YouTube, on my personal YouTube, and he said, "So ... You're okay? Question mark. Nice ... What's the deal with you and Kelly on Twitter? LOL." Speaking of AI, you think someone has a fake Ben Gravy account? They're just on
and
Twitter
Kelly?
trolling
Let's
Kelly
see.
Slater. I haven't used Twitter in 3 years, probably.
Do you have a Nub TV Twitter?
I have a Ben Gravy Twitter because I made one,
Yeah, but this has Nub
and it
TV.
probably has 0
Ben Gravy
followers.
Styles.
Just go on Kelly's and see if anything's happening.
Yeah.
I'm going on yours. Ben Gravy hasn't tweeted.
Yeah, there you go.
And then it's annoying that you have to sign up.
You don't have Twitter?
I'm not.
I don't have Twitter, do you?
I'm not into Twitter.
I have a Twitter, but I don't have the app, and I'll never go on it. So when people send me a show on Twitter, it says that all the time.
I don't see anything. Literally, Kelly, all he posts about is his like clothing line. No, I don't really know what that is. That guy was just trying to get you to talk about it, so that's what he did. The last time Kelly,
smart.
August 23rd, 2021, The Ultimate Surfer. He doesn't post either. I don't know. Twitter's
I don't
weird.
think I don't think anyone in our industry uses Kelly Slater on Instagram. Is this guy just coming up with some thin air right here?
He might be.
Things and
He just might be.
He just might be. All right, and then finally, I just want to
can't
talk
find
about
anything.
the sriracha shortage that I figured out. on my own.
Oh, the sriracha shortage.
Do you like sriracha?
I mean, I'm not crazy about it. I'd eat it if it's there, but
So I love sriracha. It's a big staple in the household. And I went to Target a couple weeks ago and I was like, oh my God, like I need sriracha. It had no sriracha. I was like, this is weird. I definitely have bought sriracha here before. Then I forgot about it and I was like, I got these packets at a local restaurant that I've been using. And then I went to the place, I went to Acme and they didn't have any sriracha. And I'm like, what is going on? Why is there no sriracha? Googled it. There's been a shortage and they think it's from climate change. There's a nationwide sriracha shortage and climate change may be to blame.
What?
Isn't that crazy? And it says the spicy sauce is something of a cult following.
how is it to blame? Wait, who the heck buys that much sriracha sauce? That's like those like math problems. It's like Amy bought like 25 bottles of sriracha at the local supermarket, and she gave 13 of them to her friend Rachel. How much does she have left?
100%. Other food.
Where's the trick question in that though? They always had a trick because like you'd be like 12.
You'd be like 12, and they'll be like wrong. You didn't think about Timmy.
Yeah, yeah. You forgot that
Who
Timmy
loves sriracha?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Thank you,
it would say.
Mackie.
So this one says sriracha is actually made from a very special type of pepper. The red jalapenos are only grown during the first 4 months of the year, and they need very controlled conditions, particularly constant irrigation. So I'm guessing because Mexico is in the second year of drought, there has not been. The already difficult conditions were pushed over the limit by consecutive La Nina events, and the dry season has not only been intense but also remarkably long.
Wait, La Nina is good for our swell, right?
Supposed to be.
What is the La Nina?
It's opposite
like
of El Nino.
Yeah.
So what's that? So it's a female?
It's like a
When
Well,
our water temperature gets warm, right?
it's like a different like current and stuff.
So it's a hurricane, but in Mexico.
Well, yeah, but like El
Look at this
Nino
drought.
is Pacific. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure just El Nino is when the Pacific goes off more, and then La Nina is when the Atlantic.
but we just had like 3 years of La Nina or something, and
it was not
and
that
it was
special.
not that good. So
But there were some devastating hurricanes over the past.
Yeah.
Nothing.
there's
too
some
crazy
weird
for
stuff
swell,
going
but-
on, dude.
I don't know. I just thought that was so crazy because I've never, you know how they always say like climate change and it could affect, like, yeah, it might affect like our daily life, like in the way that it was warmer till December than it was every other year when we were young. It was freezing in December. But this is actually
Was
like,
it though?
not that I remember. Yeah.
I don't remember.
I mean, when it started saying that it would snow on Christmas, and it has. I remember the last Christmas I remember that was actually. I just remember Christmases like after I was like 25. Christmases were like 90 degrees. I literally remember Christmas. I was like 90 degrees out, and I was like, "This is not Christmas." I don't know. I did find it interesting, but this actually affects us because I think sriracha is really important to my daily life, and I got kind of.
it's the best hot sauce.
It is. So I'm about to go back to what's that place that we got all the
Just order some online.
I don't think, dude. Let's say,
Dude.
sriracha.
I guarantee you can buy some online.
You think?
The great sriracha
Boom,
shortage.
$16.
Let's see though. Let's see.
$16.
Let's see
Two
if it's out
bottles.
of stock.
Oh, for 2 bottles. Okay.
Add to cart. Buy now.
Well, I don't believe it.
Is that Amazon?
Yeah.
I just don't believe it. They say don't
Say
order
buy
food
now.
on
See
it.
how long it can take to see what they say for shipping.
Arriving December 10th.
Yep,
8th.
December 8th. That's literally in 2 days.
Do you see Amazon as the type of business that would like take off the expiration dates and put new ones on?
Yes, that's. I heard it's really bad. I heard that you're not supposed to order food off Amazon.
I mean,
Have you heard that?
No, but I made mac and cheese last night. I tossed in some extra cheese, and right after I tossed it in, I started mixing it around, and I smelled like a little. I was like, "Damn, that doesn't smell too good." I looked at it. It said December 2022, so I mean, like we're in December 2022.
Yeah.
So like I'm pushing it, but like, I ate it anyway.
Dude, I took
The extra
was
cheese
like-
or the mac and cheese?
like it was like I made the mac and cheese and I tossed extra cheese in it, and like I was just saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was the cheese that was like like the shredded bag cheese that you buy like
Mackie.
what is it called?
This
What's
is
the
so
brand
weird.
called?
I don't
Do you
know.
know
There's a ton.
Yeah, it's like the regular.
Kraft.
No, I don't get the Kraft. one.
Polio?
I get like the very Italian one.
Sargento.
Yes, Sargento.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was like I already said it, but it was a little expired. It didn't smell good, but I ate it anyway. It had a little bit of a weird taste to it, but I was like, I'm hungry as heck, and this is the only food I have in my house. I'm not gonna throw it out.
Wow. So I said to you yesterday, which I guess you don't remember, which is fine. I made an omelet, and I was like,
Oh
this
yes,
omelet
the
was
omelet. I thought you were
perfect.
talking about mac and cheese.
No, but
I was like,
omelet, and then
yeah.
I threw on this cheese, and I was like, it said,
But you threw out the omelet and made a new one.
Mackie, it smelled. The smell. Mine said January 2023. So I'm like, oh, this is
Yeah,
perfect.
mine's in December 2022.
So I was like, oh no, yeah, and I was like, okay, perfect. The amount of mold when I put it on there, and the smell was actually disgusting. I had to clean the pan.
I didn't see the mold because it melted in real quick, so I was just like,
Oh my god!
I was
so
like, you don't see it, you're good.
the amount of mold. I mean, cheese is moldy in general. Like,
Well, yeah.
But if it
Especially blue
smells,
cheese.
you probably shouldn't eat it. But you're fine.
I
Yeah.
took the hardest bite into my avocado on the top of my egg,
Yeah.
and it was so rotten.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You
and I
needed
was
it.
just like, dude, what? It's
Yeah.
in my mouth.
You want to hear a crazy story? What
So
happened to me
gnarly.
as a kid?
Huh?
Well, I was really excited once because I was like, wow, my mom made lemonade. And my mom never made lemonade. I think I've told you this before. And I was so excited.
Where is this
Where
going?
is this going?
Where is this going?
It wasn't anything weird, but I poured a big glass and I was like, yes, mom. My mom never made icy lemonade. She was not that person. It was weird. She was like, Diet Pepsi. And I drank it a huge gulp. It was freaking chicken broth. Do you understand
Ew.
that
Wow.
it was so, I
Ew.
still remember it. I was like, chicken broth. And it was in like a container that you'd put lemonade in, you know? Oh, it was horrible.
That's so gnarly.
I know. That was,
That's great.
That-
I always Jordan just thinks I'm so weird. But if there's a cookies out and brownies, anything anywhere in our house, someone else's house, I'm always like, Jordan, what is this? Who opened it? Where's it from? Because dude, imagine just being like, oh, brownies, and then like Mackie's like, yo, I just left my weed brown. Oh, you know what I mean?
but like, what? That never happened.
Yeah, but you drank the chicken broth.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but that wasn't my fault. That was my mom's fault. She didn't label. Why was she not labeling, guys? She should have said, Jordan, this is chicken broth. But I should have known because, like, my mom never made lemonade. You know what I mean? Like, it was
That's
a
what I'm
weird...
saying. That's why I always ask, because like I just
old
don't
were
want.
you?
I don't.
I was probably, like, 12. So I was, like, so... I remember it,
That's
too. It was in the summer. Oh, that was horrible. But that was funny. But those are my stories. Did you guys like them?
They were
Very nice.
great.
Yeah.
Very good.
Dude, I've been cutting for like a few weeks, and I just really haven't eaten pizza in a while, and I really could go for some
Some pizza.
We can go to some good places. And
Ooh,
yeah.
Lorenzo's in Philly.
tonight. Big
We should go to
night.
Angela's.
Angelo's?
I've never been. I've always wanted
What's
to go.
Angelo's?
Angelo's is the best. That was another thing I want to talk about. The best pizza in our. Angelo's is like where they wouldn't give the
Did-
Astros pizza.
Did Dave
Ooh.
Portney review
Yes,
it?
he gave him like a 9.
Did he really?
Yeah,
What are the highest reviews for pizza here?
Jordan's,
he had Angelo's was up there. One of the
Jordan's
best.
mom's pizza.
Fire.
My mom's pizza could rival anybody's.
It's so
pizza.
good.
It's so good.
It's unbelievable.
No, Dave Portnoy gave them. Do you have that app?
Well,
Okay.
he gave a 10
Yeah, I think it just happened.
to
didn't it?
Monte's Restaurant. Wow.
So-
Where is that? City in Massachusetts, Lynn, Massachusetts.
Jordan,
Yeah, Bob.
you know Austin Gore?
Yeah.
So like when I went to Oklahoma, we started this thing like, all right, so pretty much we went out to eat, right, and we got pizza, and like we sat down and we were in Oklahoma City,
Yeah.
not known for pizza,
Definitely.
what I
would,
mean?
Just like Alaska.
and
Ooh,
I warned Austin. I was like, he's like, let's rate this, like let's rate it, and I was like, dude, I'm from the Northeast, like it's gonna have to be pretty damn good to
Yeah.
get
Where was this?
Oklahoma. And I'm like, go first, Austin. He's like eating it. He's like all happy. He's like,
because he's
For-
from Atlanta.
yeah. He's like, for me, that was like an 8.5. And I was like,
Never.
bro, I was thinking like 3, but I'll give it a 4-1 just because I feel bad for you.
Yeah,
and dude,
fine.
yo, he was torn up about it the whole time we were in Oklahoma, and then we were just rating everything the whole trip, and it was hilarious. But we said we swore off 10s, so like the highest you could ever go is a 9-9.
You can't
like,
swear off. What if
no,
you
we
actually
swore
have a
off
meal that's
10s.
10?
So we rated more than meals. It came down to everything.
Beers.
So when I got the news about the big Red Bull project next year, I texted him and I was like, I got something to tell you. Like, you got to be involved with this. And he is like, rate it before I hear about it. And I was like, it's a 10. And he's like, no way. Like, we swore off 10s.
That's funny.
And then he called me and I told him, and he's like, it's a 10.
It's a 10.
Yeah, I'm going to let this one ride. But,
yeah, rating is funny. Like,
But we have to get into rating.
I know. Well, I love pizza. I was just going to say, like, the Alaska pizza that I had was like a 2.3, like the worst pizza I've ever had in my life.
I was thinking sub 1.
That one was
Sub 1.
gnarly.
It was like, and then we had like, I would say that pizza, and then once we rated Cumberland Farms pizza in Rhode Island, and I was going to say, like, that was
Better
better
than Alaska.
than Alaska's pizza.
I'd
Like,
say Cumberland Farms is like a 2.1.
do you remember how bad that pizza was? And there were so many people eating it.
Yeah, I remember that. It's
That was-
Alaska. Like, what do you expect?
But like, I don't know. At that point, just get DiGiorgio's or whatever, like
DiGiorno.
DiGiorno, and put it in the and cook it, and that's better. Like a frozen pizza is better than that pizza.
Yeah.
I was actually just wondering, his lowest ranking was 1.7 for all of Costco in New Jersey got 1.9.
What did Angela's get? Is it on there?
I was gonna say the highest one that he has rated in New Jersey is De Lucio's Brick Oven Pizza in Raritan, which is a 2-hour drive from here.
Oh, see, we should do a tour. I
Wait,
would love to do a tour.
But
Can I?
what?
But I think he gave the Angela's pizza. I think he gave it high. Let's say.
Angelo's in Philadelphia.
This guy replied. He said, "Yeah, crazy, dude."
Oh, he gave it a 9.1.
Yeah, high. That's really high
Yeah.
for him. It looks so. The pizza looks so good too.
Where?
Angela's.
Angelo's in Philly.
We
It's-
could maybe go.
I think you have to order like well in advance.
Hope we don't get shot.
This guy
It's
said.
not Philly. It's not.
This guy said it's
Italian.
your pineapple logo in England stuff. I knew it was BS. What is going on?
Ben, stop with this guy. He's literally just trying to have you talk to him.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because like Ben gets all cut off. Like this man literally just like wants to have a little like talk with Ben.
Powwow.
And, yeah, like Ben's like feeding into it. Look how good their food looks. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Now I want this food. All right, should we do our finale?
The giveaway?
Oh yeah, we can do it.
Should we do it on my thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you do
How many
it?
comments we got? Let me check.
Yeah, let's play it. There is this. A new species of dinosaur might have been dived like a duck to catch its prey.
What?
This is a dinosaur that they're saying is
Ouch.
new. I mean, definitely did like
Not
that.
a new dinosaur, but
He looks like Denny.
All right. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, you can have my laptop.
How many comments we got?
Mackie just said like 70.
70's
72.
pretty good.
72.
$72.
I'm excited. Thanks, guys.
This is the
Do we
moment.
have to make sure that they follow the page?
No,
Okay.
remember we just said we were just gonna give it.
No, follow like actually subscribe to our account though.
Can you check if people actually subscribe to you?
I guess yeah, they have to because if they have a Google account to comment, they probably subscribe.
Yeah.
you can check. You can go.
All right, we got 72 comments. Random YouTube comment picker. Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate. I can't believe our new podcast equipment's gonna be here tomorrow.
All
Oh,
right,
yeah, we didn't even talk about that.
Exciting. All right, here we go.
ladies and gentlemen,
Should I just Instagram this? All right.
ready? Ladies and
Let's
gentlemen,
see.
here we go.
Chicken
What?
Scratcher.
Wow.
Wow, that's the guy we.
This is
That's
2 for
crazy.
2.
No,
Wow.
did we do?
We didn't do Dusty
yeah, we didn't
yesterday.
do Dusty.
just
Yeah,
talked
I
about-
read Dusty's comment yesterday and he won.
Did you really?
Yeah, and now we read Chicken Scratchers.
This is
and
weird.
This is crazy.
That's actually crazy.
Wow.
Congratulations, Chicken Scratcher. You're a blockhead. Thanks for the laughs.
Okay, he liked that I called you.
That is hilarious. Chicken Scratcher, you just took it down. Are you
That's epic.
kidding me?
That's actually epic.
We love Chicken Scratcher. Wonder where he's from though. It kind of sounds
He
like.
said California, right?
When did he say? Huh.
Maybe not. I'm going to hit him up. That's crazy. Chicken Scratcher took it down. Legendary moment.
All right. Well, hopefully he lives in this area.
I just sent him a message, or I commented back to his comment.
He'll answer quick. I feel
Someone, John Moisier, just said best podcast out there.
like. Wow. Thank
you.
Look how good our setup looks good, guys. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud of us.
What podcast was that?
This is yesterday,
That
dude.
was yesterday's.
Yeah, it's all going to blend together. It's going to be whacked. By like day 8, you're going to be like, what even happened to my life? Who
Yeah.
am I?
I think I'm gonna buy an elf costume.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta wear my Feliz Navi dog sweater.
Yeah, what are you doing?
We gotta get in the Christmas spirit.
Oh my God, we gotta go. We gotta go Christmas shopping.
We gotta go buy myself a car.
We gotta go
we
buy
have to do that.
Mackie his first car.
Everyone, I'm buying a car today. It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be a good
it's
time.
mostly for Denny Denzel. So thank you for tuning in. Hope everyone enjoyed this podcast. I hope you guys had as much fun as we had. I feel like we're just getting into the swing of things. We're having fun. It's the holiday season. Merry Christmas
holiday season.
to the Nukesters and the Nub Nation. And what do you call your followers, Mackie?
Yeah, what do you?
Yarn Nation, right?
Yarn Nation.
Yarn Nation.
The Yarn Nation.
What in Yarn Nations are you talking about?
We should have little signs that say like Yarn Nation.
Yarnville. Yarned out
Vern.
in Yarnville.
Yeah.
So thanks. Remember, tomorrow's podcast, as soon as that thing drops, leave comments, and you might be walking away with a brand new Sector 9 skateboard.
And let's get us to 10K by the end of this. I
Where
think we're close.
Let's check this out. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
9,930
Wow.
subscribers. We are 70 subscribers away from the 10K
We'll be
mark.
there. We'll be there by the end of the 12 days.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this
Good
is
for us.
gnarly.
I know.
So thanks, everyone. We're stoked. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for watching, listening.